Hello, beautiful people. Welcome on in. Before we get going with your reading this week, Leo, I wanted to highlight that the new moon in Scorpio season is here to remind us to live in the moment and with passion. It's a time to allow life to seduce us, so be bold and be sexy. Use those charms of yours to take hold of your power and make the most of it. To add a cherry to the cake of this new moon, it opens up the 111 angel portal, which coincides with Diwali. This symbolizes the victory of light over darkness, good over evil, and knowledge over ignorance. So, a rare combination then that creates powerful portals to manifest your deepest desires. Therefore, Leo, try your best to enter the new moon energy in the highest vibration possible. Alright, let's get into your reading, Leo, and bring forth a message from Spirit to you. Today, we're starting with the Animal Spirit deck. Let's find out. Ooh, fire ants. Oh, that's too many. I'm taking the first two that fell. I'm going to put these two to the side though. Maybe we'll look at them. Whoever it is very... the spirit guide I've got in today... You've grown a spine. A moth. The spirit guide I've got with me today is very persuasive. It's a she. But I'm hearing dark hair. This lady's got... I feel she's got dark hair. Maybe her complexion's kind of dark as well. And I'm not sure whether her name's Lily or your name's Lily or Beatrice. Beatrice, Bernadette. I don't know, but somewhere they say B. Well, this spirit guide just wanted to let you know that they're proud of you for standing up for yourself. So that's interesting, an interesting start. Fire ants. I mean, the download that they gave me was that there's a Leo out there that's left something behind. Well, that's brought consequences to a stingy bar stool, while you build a sense of belonging with a new team, and that's interesting. That's interesting that the fire ants have come out because the fire ants are all about, I see them as teamwork, and the stingray talks about growing a spine, and while the moth that kind of talks about impulsive, hasty, wishful. So maybe we made a very impulsive, hasty move to stand up for ourselves. We grew a spine. We stood up for ourselves around the fire ant. Because this is an energy that is kind of somebody that's filled with aggression, rigid thinking, following orders. So maybe you were tired. Maybe you were tired of following orders around an old team, Leo. It then became sort of like your thought process became kind of rigid in thinking, and then one day you woke up and you grew a spine with a stingray, and it's basically you got impulsive and you made a move. And I think that's why, oh wow, look at that, we have the scorpion and the hummingbird. Yeah, so we were working in a team that was like, well, it was horrendous, wasn't it? But I feel like the scorpion would eat fire ants. It would attack. That's probably a meal for them. You grew a spine. You got impulsive, and then with the scorpion, you kind of became passionate, and maybe you sort of went into isolation because this allowed you to be positive, enthusiastic, and then is that what the bee means? Did we get the bee out because your spirit guide's saying that you're a hard worker? That's potentially what the B stands for. But this is interesting. It's interesting because, yeah, you were working. Maybe you're now part of a new team with a fire ant that you are, and you now have a sense of belonging because of it. But it took you to, in order for this to happen, it took you to grow a spine, be very impulsive to leave this situation behind. Let us drop a comment below. Let us know how that resonates. Maybe it was a person, maybe it was a business, maybe it was, I don't know, a team of some description that you've had to walk away from. So now you've gone towards yourself. Maybe being the scorpion, eating up all these fire ants, this is allowing you to become spiritually resourceful now because you've tended towards self-isolation. This is probably giving you're bringing your own self of belonging. Maybe your teamwork is with your spirit guides, and maybe you're just not quite there yet. Woo, interesting. Let's go to the cosmic alignment deck. Let's get an energy, frequency, and vibration of this. Dr. Leo, please. Fire. We've got your element. We have got your element in here really twice, haven't we? You're radiant, enthusiastic, dynamic. Yeah. You're radiant, you're enthusiastic, you're dynamic. Yeah, you know, like all of these creatures really certainly are enthusiastic. You had an insight, you had a movement, you made a change, you left something behind. This has brought consequences to a stingy, like I say, a stingy barstool that was part of this team who was maybe quite aggressive, a rigid thinking person. Well, you know, there's consequences for them now because they haven't got you anymore. But you're now with a new sense of belonging. You've got new emotions. You have new instincts, and your subconscious mind here. That's brilliant. Works brilliant with your spirituality growing, blossoming with the hummingbird. Oh, Leo, this is an awesome start. Let's ask Archangel Michael how he's supporting you behind your back. Your loved ones are safe. No, it's not time yet. All right, Archangel Michael's saying it's not time. What's it? Well, I'll find out. Maybe we'll find out what it's not time for. What's it not time for, Archangel Michael? This one fell in my lap. Oh, he wants you to know that he is with you. So it's not time yet. It's not the divine right time to take action. Be patient. The opportune moment is coming. I feel like though you've already left this situation behind, so maybe this is not the time to do something else right now. Maybe there's a time for you to rest because you've been working so hard like the bee. Your loved ones are safe. Let go of your fear and worry for your loved ones because the angels are looking after them. So maybe that then, Leo, is that you're concerned about how you are going to financially support your loved ones as you're not working that hard or working right now. And that's fine. You know, just think positive. Things are going to work out. The right time is going to approach and you'll know exactly what it is you're supposed to do. Archangel Michael is with you now. Even though you can't see it, he's actively working in this situation. He's here helping you. Just make sure you pray, give him permission to do things in your favor. Let's go to the angel therapy deck then. What's the angel therapy? How can we help this situation out? Be willing to forgive. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. Whew, they wanted to come out. Manifestation powers. Oh, we have another one under here. Be willing to forgive. The law of attraction. That's interesting because we've got 4 out. What's this one say? Sacral chakra. All of these work very well. Yeah. Be willing to forgive. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. Relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies. The law of attraction. Yeah, you need to be more. You have grown quite sensitive once you grew your spine and became impulsive. The sacral chakra. You are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods, and energies right now. Respect your sensitiveness by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. Manifestation power is use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. Yeah. Maybe this impulsiveness is, maybe you are quite impulsive right now. You just need to take a little step back, reassess these situations with this law of, with the law of attraction. Like the law of attraction is what you put out to the world is what comes back in. So whilst maybe you got quite impulsive, you grew a spine, yeah, ready to eat the fire ants as a scorpion, that energy is still going to be around. So in order for the right time to come in is that you need to now get rid of that energy, get back into a place where you are, well, happy, positive thinking, because that's when the real manifestations come in, what you truly want. Let's illuminate your pathway, please, Spirit Guide. I don't want 1,000 cards. The Rainbow Bridge. There's a connection. There's hope and promise coming your way. What else, please? Is that coming out? Spring and equinox, renewal, new growth, beginnings. Yeah, not time yet, but it's coming. Hope and promise for new beginnings as you'll come in your way. What else, please? Comfort, care, healing. Time for you to have comfort, care, healing to enhance this. Look at this. The serpent's coil. Again, healing, rebirth, protection. So Leo, look, the angels here are saying that whilst you're connected to spirit, you're going to have hope. There is promise coming your way. Although it's not their time yet, there are new beginnings, new growth coming. But bear in mind that your loved ones are safe while you are enhancing the comfort period, because you've been such a busy person. You've worked so hard. You've run through this. You've got this rigid thinking because of the work that you used to do. Maybe you were in the armed forces. You know, that kind of works, doesn't it? Maybe you were in the armed forces. You've come out of the armed forces now, Leo. And, you know, I'm a veteran too. It's really difficult to come out of an armed forces situation and back into Civvy Street. Even though you had to, you know, these people, you found that I found they were quite stingy, backstabbing people in the armed forces. Everybody was out for themselves to get promoted. I tried to enter Civilian Street positively, but then I found myself struggling, really struggling. So I then needed to go in to find comfort, care, self-healing, forgive the situation, because, you know, that's just the way that they are. They needed you to be a rigid thinker in the armed forces so that you would do what they wanted when they wanted it. Your loved ones are safe whilst you are healing. Don't worry about that. Again, this is healing. You're rebirthing yourself, and there's protection. Archangel Michael is protecting you whilst you do this. You need to figure out how to get some self-guided meditation around healing your chakra, especially your sacral chakra right now, because this will enhance your law of attraction and your manifestation powers. Oh, I think I'm talking a bit too fast, but we do have this dark-haired lady, maybe a dark complexion. I feel her name's Lily. The hair is long and wavy, but she's very proud of you for standing up for yourself. And I keep looking at that message. What's this? Yeah. Don't be a brat. Celebrations are coming. What we need to be aware of. Oh, spirit guide. Okay. Leo, justice is yours. What we need to be aware of here is that don't wallow in what happened. Don't wallow in what happened here. Actually, what you should be doing is celebrating, because the devil now feels left out in the cold and is getting justice. Now, the devil is this stingy barstool. The devil is somebody that is like a puppet master. This is the puppet master. The puppet master feels left out in the cold and is getting karmic justice. But don't wallow on it. Celebrate that the fact that the devil is actually behind you, isn't it? This is you looking out that way, but you're not seeing the gift that's coming. You see these individuals here the energy's flowing that way. You're not seeing the gift that she's handing you while she's pushing. It's like she's not, they're not even looking at the devil. The devil is left out in the cold, looking at the karmic justice. Let's go for what Leo needs to do next in this moment in time. Heal yourself around this death and rebirth. Come on, what else? Heal your heart. Life is a game. That's exactly right. We've got the King of Cups here. Thank you, Spirit Guide. We've got the King of Cups here. The King of Cups is a wise leader and emotionally intelligent. You know, he's stable, he's reliant, he's diplomatic, he's someone that's very supportive. He's done all the work, he's done all of the work through the cups to get there. He is at one with his emotions. But I feel here is that this is about healing. You might want to go take a trip on a lake somewhere. It's all about healing from within. Heal your own emotions. Yeah, healing your emotions during your death and rebirth. Heal this heartbreak because there are choices, and because there's choices to make. Move forward. This also talks about moving forward in faith. I mean, yeah, there's heartbreak. There is heartbreak, but there's death and rebirth. This whole you are you've left, but what you're not understanding is you left something behind. You leaving something behind brings consequences to this individual who now feels left out in the cold and is getting karmic justice, whilst you get a sense of self-belonging with a new team. This is your spirit team. You're moving forward with faith. You're going through your death and rebirth. We've had death and rebirth out already. Scorpions also talk about, we're in Scorpio season. This is a time of transformation. Don't they shed their shell as they grow? That's a transformation. It's a death and rebirth energy, and it's healing this heart of yours. That's important. You've got to move to heal it. You've got to move forward with faith, Leo. Well, that's it for your reading today. Unfortunately, that's all I've got time for. I hope that makes sense, Leo. And if you've made it to the end of the reading, I thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and why not drop a comment below to affirm this message, as it helps me to know that I've reached you. It also helps my channel to grow. Have a blessed day or evening, Leo, wherever you are in the world, and you've got this. I believe in you. Cheerio.